Hello there and welcome to Misfit Adventures. This is just a couple of misfits and me putting on a Dungeons and Dragons one shot for a laugh. Um, yeah, if you watch it, hope you enjoy it. Okay, so
Oh no, I'm not ready.
Misfits back in action.
Have we got laser pistols?
No,
Oh,
I wish.
that'll be fun.
all of you are laying down. You're finding a cold stone surface that you find yourself laying upon. And as you start to come to, you have a raging headache. And you start to remember the party from the night before. But as you start to open your eyes, you look across the way and you see laying in a cell next to you another person. As you all sort of wake up and look across the room, you find yourself set in all separate cells, crashing headaches, nothing around, and no memory of the night before. So we'll start with, what are you looking at?
Which one do you want to go first?
Let's start with you as you spoke. Well done.
Oh, joy. So, Jahari is a female half drow elf. And I chose a class as warrior. Um, just completely tidy and neat.
Fair
Come on
enough.
out.
The ah, Hans.
My name is Hans. I am not Guy, putting that out right now, Guy. But I am,
Already?
as
Okay.
you can see from my ears, I'm a half elf wizard, but my wizardry is more like into Paul Daniels, yeah. I need to work on this. It's no problem. Don't judge me, okay, bitches? Thank you.
Very nice. Wilden.
So you are looking at a half orc who's dressed in very kind of religious, almost monk-like clothing because he is a monk. He's got kind of the prayer beads around his neck, so you can tell he's quite religious. But he has like wrapped knuckles with like a little bit of dirt and blood on it. Yeah, so he likes to get
Love
into
this.
scraps as well, even though he's quite religious. So yeah, looks humble, but in reality, you know he can handle himself when it comes to scraps.
I love this too much.
This is
A religious
and,
monk with
and
boss knocks.
Seymour.
Seymour Asses. I'm also a half elf along with everybody else.
Oh.
I don't remember much of what happened the previous night, but my Rubik's Cube pendant gives away that I'm quite the intellectual. However, I'm not smart enough to know how I got into this mess. And I'm looking around, scantily clothed, wondering how I got here.
You can also
Are you literally taking the piss out of your brother? Because that's hilarious. Yes, right, okay. So
All halves.
the four of you wake up, and Wilden and Drahari, you are in cells next to each other, but across a 5-foot corridor, you can see across the way Seymour and Harms in cells next to each other across the way. Thick, stiff iron bars, huge cast iron locks are what keep you in this room. As you sort of with a slight peer down either way of the corridor, you can see that it stretches quite a long way. You see that there are wooden doors at either end of the corridor and a selection of other cells slightly further on. The brickwork around you is thick, heavy, dense rock, the same as the floor. And yeah, that's where you are for the moment.
How long have you been here? Hello, got to talk to Wilden.
Hello there. I think I've just woken up here, so I'm not too sure what the story is here. Do you happen to remember anything? Because I haven't seen you before yet. We all seem to have just woken up at the same time. Will we?
Yeah,
I don't know.
seems you're in the same boat as me.
Hmm. How about you? What are your names again over there?
Don't bring me into this.
Oh, fair enough. What about you, other one? I,
Well,
I
as
just-
You're
yourself,
muted.
Got no sound.
he's a mime trying to get out.
am I the mime? No, I'm not the mime.
No, I missed the
Hello,
mine.
Hans.
How are you doing? Yeah, his audio's gone.
Yeah, completely. Not if you
Right.
can still hear us. Okay.
Mm.
Technical difficulties, and it's not my PC this time, which is great.
Hmm.
Did you mute him?
No, I haven't.
Because you don't want to go hear
Not,
Hans.
not this time. Wasn't me.
Maybe it's the thick stone wall around his cell.
while he's trying to.
How's that? Can you hear me now?
Oh, very
Yeah, I can hear you
slightly,
now.
very low.
Let me just reset the camera.
All right.
I do.
While he's doing that, I will give you guys some information. While you're in these cells and you're sort of looking, you can hear a very faint murmur coming down the corridor. You're not quite sure where it sort of faintly echoes, but you can hear a murmur of voices.
Is it just there's something in the cells? Or is it I'm getting than us?
You can hear a murmur. That's
No, I mean
Oh,
in the
oh,
cells with us.
yeah. Well, you're sort of
Is it-
going like that to look down the corridor, so you can
No,
see.
I'm saying inside.
You're in the cell. Yeah, you can see.
Yeah.
You can see down either way that there are cells. But that's it. That's all you know for now.
So there's something inside our cells, just us.
You and a wooden bed with a pillow and a blanket. Oh,
Cool.
and for want of a bed, a bucket,
Hmm.
Okay.
and a handful of straw.
Are these murmurs immediately recognizable to anyone? Do they like jog any memories?
No, the you can just hear the faint sound of voices
All right.
in the corridor.
I'm gonna go try and hide underneath the bed.
Okay.
Like full on. You know when those on the walls you just
Yeah, sure. I mean, it's a low laying bed with the crossed legs. You know, underneath.
yeah.
It's literally effectively just a manger. The mattress itself is just like a very thin layer of hay, just to separate the blanket from
Okay,
the.
so
But yeah, I mean, you can get under there. You're hiding from nothing, but you can get under there. Like you're
no, just wanna go make out like I escaped. You know, pretend that you're not nowhere near.
Hmm.
You
Can
can
I?
hide under the bed. So if you think so, you look to your right, you can see Stone. You look to your left, and you can see Wilden.
Yeah.
Right. So if you're going to go to your right, and you're going to dive under your bed and hide.
Hello. Hello.
Very faint.
Very faint. I'll try just to make out like I escaped.
Okay, cool. Roll me a stealth check.
Cool.
How's that?
Still very faint. Like
You have to reset.
Or just shout.
I
Shout
That's
louder.
oh, we heard you. I can't. The
16.
It's saying the mic's working. And then
it's just very muffled, like somebody's got their hand over the mic.
Imagine if that's what the problem was.
Oh yeah. That's where I put my hand.
Wondered where that went.
But that's right. He can still while he's sorting it out. That's right. While you're sorting it out, I won't do anything important. It's okay. I go back. Wasn't expecting that. All right, I pulled it. Right, so while Hans is using his bucket, we're ignoring him slightly. So Drahari is now hidden under his bed. The murmurs
Her
are
bed.
huh?
It's a woman.
Her bed, sorry. What was the saying? Yeah. The door at one end of the corridor sort of opens and two guards sort of step in. You hear the jingle of keys as they get put in a lock and the door opens. Roll me a perception. First roll of the night. Now.
I got a 10. I'm under my bed.
20.
Wow.
21.
Nice. Well, Seymour and Wilden, you hear everything. The muffled sounds under your bed, you don't quite pick up everything you need to. But you hear the voices, no, I did not do it. It was not me. Please, no, don't take me, no. As the wooden door shuts behind the two guards.
I think that's where they take their troublemakers. Maybe we should raise trouble and get out of here.
Yes. Seymour, they find the voice. Seymour, you seem smart. Can you see any way we can possibly get out of these cells?
I can see if I can stick my head through and have a look, maybe towards the door they came from.
What was Seymour asking?
He was a half elf.
Half elf, yeah. So you're skinny, but yeah, the bars are already sort of like 6 inches apart, so you sort of get your head down. Try and look through. There's no real passing your head through the gaps. Sort of just enough to get you sort of get your arm through to the shoulder and can reach, but that's about it.
Okay, can I feel around for a key in my immediate area?
Yeah, sure. I mean, you sort of you go to the brick side and sort of start running your hand up and down the brick. You sort of the bricks are about that wide, and you sort of manage to wrap your finger around the other side as you sort of do that. You feel the touch of another hand on your finger.
Whose hand have I touched?
Oh, that would be mine, that would.
Oh, hello. Do you know how you got here? Because we don't.
Oh, yeah, I know exactly how I got here. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah. I was caught pissing in the fountain.
I see. So did you wash those hands that I touched?
Nothing yesterday. And they wouldn't have minded pissing in the fountain. It was the fact that I'd done it from the balcony of City Hall.
Oh dear.
So, did you see us come through, or was you here after us?
Wild commotion when you guys came through. It was all a clatter. And as I opened my eyes, we saw these four, almost lifeless bodies being dragged in. You look like you guys have been drugged or something. Just pretty much unconscious. We did wonder why you were brought in. We thought the guards might have done something to you.
I'll just get out of my bed.
You realise hiding hasn't got you anywhere.
Yeah, just thinking that there's no one coming.
While you're talking, you sort of just hear the sound of running water. Coming from yourself.
How long has this gentleman? Oh no, yeah. How long have you been here? And do you know of any weak bricks? Any weak bricks in the wall, or any keys we can steal?
Oh, there's not a weak brick in this building at all. But there may be something. There may be maybe. No, only keys on the guards. You know, those lovely two chaps that just came in and took my fellow away. It's you gone. You hear this? You hear the sound of running water start again.
Right. Is the running water dropping into anyone's cells?
No, just into his bucket.
Oh, into his buckets. It's obviously, you know.
He's got a weak bladder.
Yes.
Is that all Hans?
Only, if only there was a balcony.
Are you urinating in that bucket of yours?
That's what it's there for.
See.
Are there any weak points if I look around in Wielden's cell? Do I see anything that looks a bit looser or something that looks a bit more banged up?
I mean, this thing, even if one of these bricks was loose, it would weigh like 200 kilos. These things are massive. Like the Goliaths of the world would struggle to shift these things. They're just huge flagstones, massive bricks.
They don't have the power of Christ behind them, though, do they? Cool. So,
Oh,
yeah.
this is going to be brilliant.
Cool. So, yeah, is there any kind of weaker looking points around the actual like cell doors itself? Any of the hinges look a bit rustier?
Roll me an intelligence check.
Oh no. Right. Intelligence check, you say. It's -2. That's a good start. 18, actually. Not bad.
Oh wow. I mean, yeah, you look at the stonework, you look at the metal work where it sort of joins. This is the only place where there could possibly be any kind of weakness. The where the bars meet the stone.
Cool.
Use your head.
Yep. I'm not that stupid. So running dropkick on the thing.
Mm-hmm. Running.
Cool. Right. I can't remember what running dropkick entails. What do I roll?
Just roll me an attack.
All right. 12.
You run up, you clatter against the metal, just a huge ding as the bar starts to reverberate. The door sort of opens at the end of the corridor. What was that noise?
My colleague here slipped.
Don't be trying to escape.
Now we can
got
hear you.
our eyes on you. And he's not saying it to anybody in particular. He's just looking down the corridor.
Question.
Eyes on you. Stop your trashes and talking. And to try to escape. I will get. The eyes are watching.
Which one?
Guard.
Which one, love?
Guard.
No, door shut.
Oh, door shut.
You leave my lazy eye impression alone.
I can't help it. I've got a natural lazy eye.
Yeah. No, I can actually do it now. It's quite worrying.
Can I start knocking my bucket against the iron bars of the gate to entice Mr. Guard to come back?
That's a good idea. Let's do it. And if I see Seymour doing, I'm going to follow suit.
We should
Just
all
be
do
a
it.
bitch.
We should all do it so no one's to blame.
Yeah, exactly. Just to be a bitch.
Run and drop kick.
No. Just gling.
Oh my god.
Just be annoying.
Lovely.
Terrible orchestra.
All right then.
So, So you're going to start wrapping your buckets up again.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hans has jumped out the window and he's running across the fields now because unfortunately he's not coming back.
How did he get out?
Small enough to slip through the bars. Dang. He as you guys start wrapping your buckets across the metal, the fella next to her goes, "Oh, what a good idea!" And it's that
No.
Oh,
big puddle of water just suddenly appears in the middle of the walkway.
at least he can be to blame then.
Oh yeah, there's a slip hazard. So if the guard does come, he can knock his head out.
Hmm.
Yeah, just continue. Be annoying.
You're not gonna try and make a tune, no?
No, because if you make a tune, it's just gonna make the lazy-eyed guy who says, "Oh, that's nice."
Fair enough.
We want to grate him.
The door opens, and this time like you can't really see down there, and you saw this time different voice. Stop making the noise.
Why?
Because I'm trying to sleep. That's a good reason. Shh.
No, because you want answers.
Keep making the noise.
Gling, 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 gling.
Yes, more noise.
Yeah, I don't give a rat's ass.
Yes,
I
let's
need
stop screaming too.
A slow walk down the corridor, just as it gets, as he now steps in front of the cages and turns and looks. As you see, he's like 7'3", hunched over so that he doesn't bang his head on the ceiling. What did you say?
I just want to have answers. That's all.
I got an answer. Shut up.
That's not the answer. You didn't hear the question. So, gling, gling, gling.
Whilst the god's talking to my fellow acquaintance, whatever she's called, can I have a look to see if he's got any keys dangling or anything like that?
You can certainly roll me a perception if that's what you wish.
Suck. Right. So percent 16.
16. So you can see that there's like a little pouch on his belt, a belt. There is a term, a nightstick, a kosh, hanging from the belt. But other than that, nothing else. No jingly keys or anything in sight.
Is he facing towards me?
I'm trying to remember what side I put you. You're
opposite side from
me.
me.
Yeah, he's looking at the woman.
Right. So would I be able to steal his baton without him noticing?
Without him noticing?
Yeah.
So you would be able to reach through your bars to try. So I mean, you got to do me a sleight of hand.
Okay.
I will assist by shouting at him and making more distraction on this side.
Oh yes, good idea.
Because Seymour was on. I'm trying
It
to.
was me and Reedon.
I had it set so where my screen was. I had those two and those two, but now Steph's gone. I can't remember. Swear. So yeah, those. Yeah, so it was Seymour
and Hans.
And Hans, yeah, it's fine. Carry on.
Right. I have 15 sleight of hand.
15 sleight of hand. So obviously, when guards are guards are regularly on their guard, it's in their name. And as you sort of go to, you sort of reach it, and you just start to pull it off the belt. The little leather handle on it that's just wrapped on the belt just sort of tugs a little bit, and his hand sort of comes down and grabs it and looks. And what are you trying to do?
I fell.
Ah,
Really? Perhaps we should take you out of the back and deal with you.
Hopefully with that nightstick of yours.
Oh, we've got more exciting things through that door. If that's where you want to go. Is that where you want to go, Sunshine?
Yes.
Very well.
Oh, don't. Oh,
can we all come?
Can we all join the party?
One
Yes.
at a time. Be patient.
Well,
No.
I think you have more pressing matters because that very camp fellow has already escaped. Look out his window. He's already gone. Look in his cell.
He didn't exist.
Oh, okay.
Boo! How
just
could you
imagined
do
it then.
that to us? You're
I see.
gaslighting us.
He sorry.
I wanted to raise your attention that there was urine on the floor from the other cell.
There's urine everywhere in this place. There's a puddle over there, a puddle. Look at that! Look at the back of that cell. There's a pile of shit on the floor. Didn't even want to use his bucket. That's why he's gone out the back. Now, if you want to go out the back, just let me go and get the key, and we can have some fun, Sunshine.
Okay.
Again, we all want to go at the back, but
My dear, be patient. Your time will come.
sure, you can't handle me.
Murder hobos, all of you. So, we want answers.
Depends on the
Didn't
character.
ask any questions, trying to steal his weapon. He walks back to the door. You hear the jingle of keys. As he slowly walks back, he goes, now, this is your last chance. You really want to go out the back?
Is that a rhetorical question?
Fair enough. Key goes in, opens the door. Not gonna try and do it. He's not trying.
Any of my brothers want to help out?
We're sadly in the cell.
Yeah. Got yourself
Yeah.
into this, bud.
He opens the door and he goes, this one might be trouble. I might need some help. As the other fella sort of comes down and told you my eyes were on you. Yeah.
Which one? You're staring at me and looking at the other guy. Which one are you talking to?
So
Is the smaller-eyed fellow when he comes out within grabbing distance?
I mean, yeah, there's only a 5 foot gap. So if you've got a guy that's 2 foot wide, yes, he's grabbable.
Grab him.
So can I try and grab the smaller guy and try and like pull him into the cell or whatever?
You can
Yeah, that sounds.
Okay, what do you want to accomplish by grabbing at him?
A barter. We want to negotiate his freedom with the keys.
All right, if that's what you're doing, go for a grapple then.
I was just going for violence, but sure we can do that. That's smarter.
Go on, go for it. Go for a contested grapple.
All right. 16.
22. So
Cool.
magic green dice.
Okay.
As you actually my first roll was a 3. As you sort of reach to grab hold of him, he just kind of pulls away and he goes, yeah.
I was looking at you, not me.
You noob.
In absolute silence.
Right.
They grab hold of the half elf. Half
Yep.
elf? Yeah, everybody seems to be a half elf today. Grab hold of the half elf by his arms and start to pull him out of the cell. I warned you. You could have stayed in here, but you fancied it. So come on then. And they're literally, when you see the guys go, no, down the corridor. That's how you look at the minute.
Oh.
One on each arm as they're pulling you down the corridor. You get dragged through the big puddle of urine.
Is it possible to put my foot out and try and trip him up at least? As in
You're
one
the,
last.
you're the
No.
you're the other side of him now.
Can my mate who filled up the bucket help?
You, please. What are you going to say to the guy with the bucket?
Sir, help. As fellow bucket buddies, you used to help me out. And you never know, it might be worth your wager.
I go, yeah, go on then, go for a persuasion. I'm gonna have to say with disadvantage because you're asking the guy already in prison to commit a crime.
23.
Is that with disadvantage?
Oh, what's the disadvantage?
You roll it twice and take the lower number.
That's, what was it? Persuasion. 15?
No, not even remotely interested. So he just goes over like, what's that? What's sorry, I got my hands full.
Any of my brothers want to help out?
I mean, I've tried.
They all tried.
They're out of reach at current.
Can't you flash them, female?
I think they're not looking in my direction.
They're not. They are. You are being dragged towards this door now.
Maybe they'll watch you eat that egg. I don't know what to. Oh, can I go for no? Yeah, can I go for a crotch shot
A crotch shot
with my heels?
So
You gotta go do it, Johnny
you
Cage.
want to try and fight the two guards off, yeah?
Yeah.
This will be fun to watch.
Oh, definitely.
Fine, you want to try and fight the two guards off
With my words, yes.
with your words.
Yeah, mind fuck 'em.
Yeah. Let's see. I suppose. Are you going to try and hit them while grappled? Because you didn't put up any fight while you were being grappled, so you are grappled. So any attack you try and make, you're at disadvantage.
Yes. I might, as I've got a way of words, I might try and bluff them.
Okay.
What happened, guys? You used to be cool.
Yeah.
I'm still.
Yeah.
8 feet away from the door.
8 feet away from the door.
6 feet away from the door.
Oh, 6 feet away from the door. I don't really have anything.
The longer you take, the closer to the door you get. 4 feet closer to the door.
I could ask. Phone a friend. I might ask them what they want, as I can get them it, whatever they desire.
Go on then, as in character.
No. My dear guards, whatever you desire, I could get, but please let me and my fellow compadres leave here.
Now, hold on, Gogglebox. Hang on. You'll get us something. What could you possibly get us? You're a prisoner, and a deserved one at that.
Well, if you play your cards right, whatever you desire. The only limit is your imagination.
Yeah, it's the sort of the guy with the weird eyes sort of turns and is like, what I desire is to beat the living piss out of you. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty sad. You could miss out on many things. Money, gold. Do you want to work here all of your life?
Oh, I actually quite like working here. It's all right. It's a decent gig. We get paid. We get to beat people up at will, especially murdering scumbags like you guys. Can't wait to get our hands on your mate and the pretty one as well. She'll be a lot of fun.
Oh, so what exactly did we do that was so heinous?
You know exactly what you did. You guys are in here for murder. Yeah. Found covered in blood. That's why you all like this. Found covered in blood in the governor's front room next to the governor with a knife in his chest. You guys on the scene of the crime. You did it. Now stop talking and stay still. Cracks his knuckles. Right.
Sir, there's no proof to that.
Proof enough. You were in the room. He was dead. Ta-da.
Goes there.
That's not really enough evidence, I'm afraid. And I know quite a high brow of people. So it's whether you want to
You're
take.
highbrow people, dear.
Yes, I know a lot of people, and it's up to you to take that decision in your own hands. But it could be your last.
It could be my last decision. The decision's already been made, and I didn't make it. I'm just doing my job now. Sit there and shut up.
So you're a sheep, good sir.
Yes.
Don't you want to be a leader? I can give you a world where you can choose your own choices and not listen to anyone.
It's interesting. He kind of looks at his mate and kind of goes, "Sheep, sheep. I'm my own man."
Doesn't sound like it.
Yeah, the other one is now behind you, and he's starting to tie your hands behind your back while you're now sitting in a chair. The door has now been shut.
Are they in there with me?
Huh?
Are they in there with me? Or
The two guards are in there with you. As you sort of look around, you sort of catch, like sort of sitting there, you sort of catch corner of the eye while talking to him. I say a pile, a collection of bodies, for want of a better description.
see.
Now, I've asked you nicely, and I'll ask you again. Shut up, or you'll end up like them. Yeah. Gone all silent and mysterious now. Oh, shut up. No more words. So
Is it my turn?
we'll leave Seymour in there.
Really?
Yeah,
Boom,
we'll
that
leave
sounds.
Seymour in there for the minute. So you guys
Yeah, party division. Yeah.
you guys have watched Seymour get dragged out of the back. Seymour didn't try and fight him off, but tried to convince two prison guards.
Prison guards.
Yeah, I'm equating. They're prison guards.
No, they're not. They're loose.
That they could have a better life. But what you guys can do is you can roll me. Well, actually, no, first of all, you can tell me what you want to do.
Not a lot.
We're going to still try and find a way to open the gate.
I mean, Seymour's done
That's
for. That much is known. We can still try and escape.
So you have no idea what's happening behind that door. Seymour talking has managed to distract them enough for a few minutes, so he's not getting black eyes and lost teeth.
Is there a handle to the bucket?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I will try and break the handle so I can use it as a lockpick.
Damn.
Okay. The just to throw basic trigonometry, no, just basic sizes. The metal of the handle would be too thick for the lock
Cool. All right. So that.
because it'd be quite a thick metal handle. But if that the only idea is Wilden got anything?
Mm,
Or am
I mean, I tried violence and that didn't work.
rely on a roll?
Yeah, if I can't look around and see anything obvious, then he would kind of wouldn't be smart enough to figure it out. So, yeah, I'm all out of ideas.
Okay, fine. We'll have to rely on a roll then. You can make a perception or investigation. Your choice, both of you.
Perception. I will
I'll
go
do
for it.
investigation.
Oh dear. Cool. Right. I've been for Christmas. I was bought a gift where I put naughty dice on the dunce chair. So I need to find that quickly. One moment.
Somebody's got a dice jail. Nice.
Everyone's got a dice jail.
I don't. I don't have a dice jail. My green one
Boo.
lets me down.
16.
16. So while you're sort of you're looking at your bucket and you're getting ready to sort of start doing this again, you sort of catch out of your eye line the keys left in the door, left in the lock of the open cage,
Oh, nice.
but about 6 feet away from you.
Use your handle.
Nothing will reach. Do you have anything that's long enough?
And
Well,
and Mr. Seymour, that's called metagaming. Stop it.
Okay. So I got 1 on that one. For that.
And now it's going in dash jail.
I'll try to find some the most longest item that I got in this cell.
Okay.
And try and reach over for the key.
So you've got a bucket and a bed. Bed's made out of wood. Use your brain.
Yes.
You can use your brain.
Is it how thin is it?
Well, the bed, it's literally just like, as I say, it's a piece of wood, maybe 2.5 inches, sort of square. That maybe.
Cool. I'll go try break one of the legs off
Yeah. Attack it.
and try. Yeah.
Like, unarmed strike on the wood of the bed.
That's terrible. I got in that one. So I made a 7.
So you sort of go, yeah, like that, and then, like the wood splinters. You kind of.
That's not what I wanted. Can we try your one there, Wilden?
What's this? Sorry, I was looking for some dice.
Yeah, you were looking for your dice gel. So Jahari saw out of the corner of her eye that the keys have been left in the lock of the open cell.
Ooh. Right. Cool. I can't reach it, can I?
It's 6 feet away from. I'm trying. You're both the same side, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah, so it's 6 feet away from Jahari. So you be.
Come on, Pythagoras theorem. That's what we went to school for.
Busted.
The door's open that way, so it's 6 feet. You would be about, yeah, because the door would have done that. So the door would literally be open. So you'll be 5 foot away.
Okay. So.
And what Drahari just tried, if you missed it, was tried to break his bed, her bed, so that she could use the stick.
Oh yeah. Right, 5 feet. Cool. So, Trahari's arm, if we do body anatomy, our wingspan in theory is the same as our height. So how tall would this half orc be roughly?
I mean, half orcs are not, man, sort of 6 foot, 6'1", 6'2". So you'd have, at most, you would have like a 2.5 foot, 3 foot arm.
Okay, so I might then. Right. So Wilden takes off his pendant with his prayer beads on, and then with this extra kind of length of loop, see if you can kind of hook and get.
Yeah, it's fair enough. So, dexterity check then to see if you can hook it around the keys. I get what you're trying.
Dexterity check +5. Okay. 15.
A 15, yeah, you managed to hook the beads around the key.
Yes.
And now you've got your beads hooked around the key and your arm at full length.
Right. Let's see if I can jimmy it out.
Wait, so if you think if a key is in that side of a door and the door opens like that, so if you were to pull it, you would effectively pull the door. I say open, but yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll be at a right angle, won't it?
Yeah, so because if a door opens like that, if you hook it there, you'll basically be pulling the door. So it's a 3 foot door, just a 3 foot door across a 5 foot gap
equals 10 feet. No, 2 feet. Cool. So does that mean that either of us are in grabbing distance of it?
How strong is this little necklace of prayer beads? This is the question. How strong is it? Is it going to snap and all the beads roll on the floor? There's only one way to find out, and that is via a dice roll, my friend. Because it's
okay. Right. Okay.
There's like nudge me down a chain.
Yeah, freaking junkyard dog chain.
So I've rolled my dice for the weight of the cage door. You're now going to roll your dice for the strength of the chain.
Cool. D20, right?
1. And it's just a straight D20. There ain't nothing to add on to it.
12.
The door's a 10. So yeah, you managed to get the door, and you managed to. It's not rusty. Maybe peed on the hinges a little bit, so they're quite loose. The door manages to open. The keys are now within 2 feet of your cage.
Cool. Then I'll just reach through with my hand. Smart thinking, Adrihari. And I'll go through and try and grab it.
Yes.
Yoink.
So you get the keys. You manage to open it. Oh, I see you got the keys. That's nice. Fancy letting me out, please?
Yes. After I get myself and Drahari out. And on one condition. Oh, sorry. I'll let you finish. I'll talk to you in a bit.
When I'm done.
All right. Cool.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I'll let you out on the condition you help us fight those 2 guards in there.
Oh, not very good at fighting, but I'll do my best.
Cool.
That's what we ask.
Cool. Sounds good. Right. So I will endeavor to unlock myself, assuming it's successful.
Yeah, I mean, you try a key, you try another key, you try. Oh, no, that one works.
Cool. Okay. And then I'll unlock Drahari.
Yeah.
And then I'll head over to. I'm terribly sorry. No one asked your name earlier.
That's because I didn't give him one. Let's go with. The name's Richard.
Richard.
Dick.
I am a Richard. No, Richard. So Rich Chad.
Rich Chad. Right, cool. I'll unlock the Rich Chad. And then. Right. Okay.
Not Dick.
I thought you said Richard. I thought it was all in one.
Only Dick for pissing. No, Rich Chad.
So you're Chad?
No, Rich.
Right. Okay. Right. Now we need a plan. What are we going to do? We're just going to storm in, swing fists.
Well, you want to go and save your friend? Away we go! Come here, you brutes! And he sort of runs in.
Well, I'm just gonna go take my broken bed part and just go in.
Oh yeah, good point.
Like you're gonna try and take a stick off of your bed.
No, you know the one that I snapped.
Well, you
I've
didn't
only in that one.
broke your hand, but yeah, go on.
Oh, did I butt my hand?
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
no, the wood. Nothing happened to the wood. You literally went.
Cool. All right, I'll just continue.
He sort of gets to the door. He just throws it open. He goes, "Brutes!" Seymour sitting there on behind his back, just kind of goes, "Ooh," as they're both sort of still standing over him, just looking down
Yeah, but that's fine. We're good.
in silence.
I'm gonna go join in.
This guy literally, he just sort of runs in and he goes, "You brutes! You brutes!" He starts throwing
Cool.
claps. No.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm just gonna go join in. Not the pansy play on the arms BS.
Oh dear, this poor commoner. He's just about to die. But yes. To arms, men! To arms! Brutes! The Goliath sort of turns and goes, "Prisoners have escaped! Get them!" "No, my eyes weren't on them! My eyes weren't on them!"
They're not even on us right now, you lazy feck.
He just turns to Seymour, one big slap across the face. "Seymour, 2 bludgeoning damage. Because you're currently tied to a chair." Bastard.
Ow.
So, in retaliation to that, I'm gonna kick him in the buttocks.
Well, this is it. Well, this is where we're gonna go. Roll for initiative.
Yep.
You can get it if you really want. Oh, I got to roll twice.
Nice.
Oh dear. Right. But pardon me. I love the fact that it's the weird names that I've given these 2 guys. Right. Just for the sake of it. 20 and above.
20.
Oh, look at you. Draw.
Yes.
15 to 20. 10 to 15. 5 to 10.
6.
Lovely. What you rolled, Seymour?
Sorry, am I rolling? I thought I was out of it.
Ah.
Right. Well, no, you still got to roll for initiative. You're in the fight.
Oh, am I?
You might not be able to get off the chair, but you're still in the fight.
Oh, right, okay. So D20, yeah.
Yeah, D20 plus your initiative.
Initiative. What? So that's 14.
14. Oh, yeah, that'll put you up here then. Okay. So, Seymour Willies there. Asses. And then Wilden is there. Right. So, we'll start with. I'm not even sure what did I call him? Rich. Oh, Rich Chad. That was it. Rich Chad. Drahari, take us away.
So, after seeing the guy slapping the taste out of Seymour's mouth,
Ow.
I'm gonna go as a woman, kick him in the bottoms.
Sure.
I know it was a bit sexist, but had to be good. For a 15 to hit.
A 15 hits.
Take 4 points of unarmed strike in the bollocks.
4 points of unarmed strike. Which one are you striking?
The one that slapped Seymour.
Oh, Gogglebox. Right, okay. Googly eyes. Do you want to point out these guys look like this? I'm going to show you these are one of my favorite models that haven't come out of the box yet.
Nice.
Ooh.
But Dungeons and Dragons policeman.
So I kicked him in the bollocks.
Lovely. And he kind of goes,
And-
oh, and you knock his eyes straight.
And second action, try and release Seymour from his binds.
Oh, okay, yeah. I mean, it's like it's all very close quarters. The room's only sort of like 15-foot round, so there's loads of room.
Yeah, so
So
that's
you can do that. It's a really tight knot though.
what do you want me to roll?
I don't know. What would you roll for? I mean, we rolled dexterity to tie a knot, so let's roll dexterity to untie a knot.
Got 15.
Yeah, you start untying the knot.
You know you're lazy eyed. You can tie a knot. And you're looking down on the floor, I kicked you in the bollocks.
Okay, is that Drahari's turn?
Yes, sir, it's my turn.
Cool. Lovely. In that case, it's going to be the turn of Giant.
Oh,
Now, all I wanted you guys to do was shut up. Pulls his cosh off his belt. And he's going to take a swing at Wilden with a 16 to hit.
That'll hit.
that will hurt.
Batters him over the head. 3 bludgeoning damage from the cosh.
Damn, son.
Ow.
And now he's going to use a feat. And he's going to grapple. Because they're police, they've got to be good at grappling, right?
Hmm.
So contested grapple. That's terrible.
All right, then. The boy gets 24.
Yeah, no grapple.
Okay.
I'm too busy rubbing your head. You can't, oh, get off. Now bring it to Seymour.
Right. My knot's being untied, isn't it?
It's
No,
currently, it's currently being untied, yes. So
Oh, okay.
by the next term, it will be untied.
Okay. I was going to jump around and flailing, but I don't think that's the best option.
Ain't googly eyes near you.
Googly eyes has just slapped him around the face. So it's googly eyes is
So he's close.
currently holding his testicle.
Is he close to me? Is he in striking distance?
He's within striking distance. Yes, I'm sure you can reach your foot out and give him a kick.
Can I give him a proper shinner then?
Yes, you can.
Right. So roll that.
Again, currently his eyes are straight.
You can't see with straight eyes. So
Oh, go take out my good eye. Look, the left eye again.
Shin kicks him with a 10. Does that?
A 10. Although you kick him in the shin, it's not enough to damage him.
Well,
Let's add a little winds with.
Is that me done then?
No damage on the 10. If that's all you got for the minute. What are you? What class were you?
Is it Sleric? Is that
A cleric.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you only got 1 action at the minute. That's fine.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Go to Wilden, who's currently standing face to face with Giant.
Cool. Giant can get these hands. So I'm going to swing at him with a fist.
The one member of your team that doesn't need a weapon.
So that'll be 26 to hit.
Yes.
Sick one. And then that'll be a 7 bludgeoning damage.
Lovely.
And let's see if I have a second attack.
Got like giant Hadouken. He's under 2 teeth, something. Ah.
Tiger.
And then as bonus action, I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm going to swing with the other fist. So he's going to get Mary and Jane.
Oh, wow.
I
For
like
a
it.
27 to hit. Yes.
Jesus Christ. Yes. Yeah, definitely hit.
And that'll be an 11 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god. Yeah, his nose sort of moves over to one side. Just
Good. And I think that's everything I can do at this point. Yeah, because I'm in close contact, so I don't want to move away. Cool. I'll leave it there.
lovely. Okay, Gogglebox, who's been kicked in the nuts. His eyes are pretty straight at the minute, but the guy who's still getting his hands untied, he's going to take a swing. 13 to hit. Seymour.
Oh.
13 to hit. Does that hit? Sure, I'm
Uh,
so
oh.
you're 10 plus your constitution. So what's your constitution?
My +2.
Okay, so your armor class currently is 12 because you're not wearing anything. So my 13 hits, and you will take a massive 2 bludgeoning damage. Because he's not pulled his cosh out yet. He's just slapping you.
Lads. Right, 2. What's that movie?
While all of this has been happening, Richard has literally just been standing behind Gian, just going, "Get up him! Get up him!" Just like, and we're gonna go with man. That's a 17 to hit, and he's gonna
What's
do
in a nipple?
massive, and he's gonna do a massive 1 bludgeoning damage
Yes.
because he's got no bonuses whatsoever.
So he just got him on the nipple.
He's behind him. He's behind him now because Gian's concentrating on Wilden. So it's just like, no, leave him alone. One of them just sort of makes a good noise, just enough to
That's a bitch.
That'll bring us back to the front. Drahari.
Yep. So, do I still need to continue on?
No. By the time it gets to his turn, he'll be untied.
Nice.
Cool. So, I'll just continue attacking Googly Eyes.
Gogglebox.
I eat milk bottles.
His name's Gogglebox.
I don't care about names.
I named him. I've actually given them names, right? And you don't care about names. Yeah, later on when I've just got a random person walking down the street, what's your name? I bet you.
Oh yeah, of course. It's to wind the DM up.
Asshole.
That's it. 14 to hit.
A 14 hit.
14 hits.
Yes, it does.
Cool. So that's another 4 points of damage.
This is on Gogglebox, yeah. Cool.
Yep. As I pull those goggles and sling it back into him. And the other one's a miss.
Okay. Giant lifts his cosh up and he's going to smack Seaton. He's going to smack Wilden on the no, he's not going to smack Wilden. He's going to smack Richard. That slap hurt. He didn't like it. He's going to throw hand. He's going to big back elbow, which he's going to hit with. And shit. And with a 4 bludgeoning damage, Richard flies across the room, hits the wall, and just kind of slides down it.
But he's not dead. And
He's
got 4.
He's been zeroed, so he's he's unconscious. You brute! You brute! You brute! Seymour, you're up.
Right.
With your hands loose. Ha!
Finally. Can I use this lesser restoration on the Giant?
For this point, you want to use lesser restoration on the GN, where you wanna heal the bad guy.
Well, it says you touch a creature, you can either either one disease or one condition affecting it. It can. Oh, right. Does it cure this?
Yes, it cures.
Yes.
Oh, that would explain the healing.
For this, because you haven't got your trusty amulet or any of your aperitifs. Yes, that's a word. Your spell casting is kind of minimalized at the minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Sorry, I didn't know that.
Right, interesting
Cast
stuff.
a spell?
Huh?
Oh, I was talking to Jack.
All right.
Did you cast a spell then, Jack?
No, when I was going through it earlier with Max, I was like, "Yeah, pick that one. You can do that one."
Oh, it's fine. It'll all come together. It's fine.
Yeah. So is the might as well get rid of the Giant. Is the Giant looking my way?
The Giant's all like, I mean, everybody's within reach because it's a very small room. He's not looking your way. He's currently concentrating on beating Wilden.
Right. I might drop kick him in the back knees, therefore dropping him.
Okay.
Good.
So, what do I look at? Do I look at anything in particular?
Just so you're doing an unarmed strike.
Oh, I've rolled a 12.
Okay, so your unarmed strike bonus is no. In your attack, you'll have your weapons, and then it'll just have one with unarmed strike. Could be +2, maybe.
Oh, unarmed +3.
+3. So you're on a 12, 15. 15 hits.
Nice. Have some of that.
And now, right, what's your attack on your unarmed strike? Because you won't have a dice; it'll just give you a number.
Damage 1. Is that it?
Damage 1.
Yeah.
Guess what? He drops to his knee.
Nice. Shining Wizard him.
It's a nice chop block. Chop block to bring the Goliath down to one knee.
Shining Wizard as well.
Yeah. Wilden, you're now looking this Goliath in the eye.
Sweet. And it's my turn to attack it, yes?
It is, yeah. That's why I said your name.
Shining Wizard.
Cool. Yeah, why not? Shining Wizard it then.
Not the shiniest wizard.
No. 21.
Yes. Might have to rethink the final fight here.
7 bludgeoning on that one.
Yeah. With that, the 7'3" Goliath just lays on his back in the middle of the room, just spread out.
Hoorah.
Yes, nice.
Knockout blow.
Very cool.
Gogglebox is still standing there.
Right, so with my bonus action, can I then give Gogglebox these hands? I'll turn.
There's and Troy.
Again, it's everybody's sort of within reach, so you just kind of like you run over Shining Wizard, just pow, and as you stand up.
Clothesline.
Cool, sweet.
Clothesline from hell.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I'll channel JBL, clothesline from hell on Gogglebox.
Now all of them miss it in Loveless.
Oh, the
For-
tumble dryer.
A
17
tumble
to hit.
dryer.
17 hits.
Cool. And then that'll be a 11 bludgeoning.
Well, he sees it coming. He can do nothing about it. He just kind of goes. I like doing the eye.
He saw something. And it was hell.
Does a complete 360. Just kind of way lands back on his feet and kind of goes.
Yeah, okay.
Ain't dead yet. That's it.
Spot monkey.
That's the first hit that he's been taken. Exactly. As a spot monkey.
Mm.
And now I'll bring it to Gogglebox's turn. Gogglebox has had enough of slapping people. So he reaches down onto his waist and he's gonna pull out a whip.
Kinky. So I had to go make it weird.
Cool whip.
And he's cool.
Why are you doing that?
You're a cool whip. What cool whip?
They cool.
Yeah,
They whip.
and yeah, he missed. Everybody's suddenly going
Oh, it's all for show.
close vicinity with as the whip snaps, but no, misses. That will go to Richard, who's going to make a death saving throw with a nat 1.
No.
Oh, man. Damn.
Oh, poor Richard.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, delight. No. Can't see that that's a 1. It is a 1.
No, I trust you.
That's terrible. Stupid camera. Hello.
Poor Richard.
Why are you showing? Aha, there we go. So, yes, and that'll bring us back to the beginning, Drahari.
Yep. And we're going to do wrestling theme. Enziguri.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Step up, Enziguri.
Yep.
Gonna try and kick his eye straight again.
Straight in the back of his head.
18.
18 hits.
That's 4 points of damage.
Whoa, so close. So close. Still standing.
So
You like that? It's sort of like with the from that side up.
okay.
You see the eye sort of rattling around.
Then I had to go old fashioned super kick.
Mm.
Tune
Good.
up the band.
Excellent.
That is because I chose champion, that is a crit for 19.
Crit 19, yeah, cool.
So
nice.
that's 8.
And with that, you sweep the chin right off of his face, just straight up underneath. Just, you see him lift off of the floor, just straight as he just lands over the top of the giant who was already laying on the floor.
Now take the cover.
1, 2.
Son of a! I'm gonna go stiff him as a receipt.
Yeah, I'm not finished it, will you? The
He did. He ruined the spot.
So yes. So as you sort of as you stand and these two guards now laying on the floor, just spread out, unconscious, not barely registering the fact that they're even breathing. They've got their asses handed to them. Poor Richard laying there, clinging on to life. But as you sort of look around the room, you see there's a couple of crates, a couple of chests, and a couple of boxes in there. But you are in possession of the keys, and there is another door other than the one that you came in. Next to the pile of bodies that you've already seen.
Oh, as we got the keys, Let's go find out what we can find.
Raid the loot boxes.
Of course, we face the mini boss. Of course, we're going to get rewards.
And as you look in the boxes and the crates and everything that's scattered around this room, you find all of your possessions. So if you've given yourself an amulet, a weapon, clothing, armor, whatever, this is where you find your stuff.
I further on didn't give any inventory.
Well, now you get to give yourself some inventory. But while you're searching, Rich Chad makes one more death saving throw with a 3, and you see his chest stop moving as he dies. Because you never
damn.
saved it.
Oh, shame. May God be with him.
That's bad.
Mm.
Helped me. And while you guys are sorting out your character sheets, we'll take a break. So you have now all loaded yourselves up with all of your paraphernalia and collected all your bits and pieces. You unfortunately, your comrade in arms, Rich Chad, unfortunately passed away after taking the large hit from Giant. But you have the key. There is one door that isn't the way that you came into the cell or came in from the cell.
Shall we test if one of the keys works on the closed door or go out through the open door?
Let's try it.
I mean, there's only 4 keys on the thing, so
Because there may be other guards on the open way.
True.
Don't worry about that, though. If we come across any, they'll get all these hands. They'll get Pinky and the brain.
Mary Jane.
I love your confidence. I'll give you that.
Mary,
Yeah, considering how long it took us to fight those two, I'm pretty confident.
Well, you were tied up, dear.
I wanted to stay like that.
Oh, did we ruin your fun?
So which one of you's got the key?
I believe it was the female.
Fine,
Was
I'll
it-
open up then.
So one of the keys, yes, goes in the lock. You hear the deadbolt move. The door is unlocked.
Cool. Can we hear anything coming from that door, or is it just complete silence?
And it's a very thick door. They're very thick walls. There are no windows or such in this room.
Nothing coming from there. So what do we suggest, everyone? Do we go for the unknown path, or do we go for the unknown path, but the door was open?
Well, curiosity is killing me at the moment.
Yes.
Yes, I agree.
I did
The
just
path
put a
less
key
traveled.
in.
Yeah, I agree. Follow Jahiri.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yes, ladies first.
And I'll just open the door.
Lovely. As you open the door, it opens up into a sort of like a tunneled area, and you find yourself underground, and this is almost like a sewage system.
Oof.
The smell's not pleasant. And at the corner of your eye, you just catch a rat kind of.
Should we
Is
follow
this
the
how the
rat?
police works now? They had to work in the sewer.
Right.
That's how bad the budget cuts are.
Is it a single passageway, or are there passageways that lead off?
So you've got, I mean, yeah, you see it sort of goes down, it bends a little bit round. There are ways off. You can see sort of like in sort of measured distances. There are sort of gaps of light coming down from above.
What way is the sewage water flowing?
So as you sort of stand there, you're on a step. You're
Yeah.
about 18 inches above the water level. The water runs underneath your feet and
Right.
underneath the floor behind you.
So, yeah, go on.
Running towards you.
Right. Okay. So, what do we suggest? Do we suggest going against the flow because the water must be coming from somewhere, as that's our perhaps most logical path, or shall we go back, go back up the corridor and go through the other exit?
As long as we don't get flooded, I think this is the safer bet. Then go back and go through another set of guards.
Yes. And obviously, whenever we come to the light, we can investigate whether there's any loose bolts or anything like that. So we'll continue on that path then, shall we?
Yep. Lead the way, smart man.
Okay.
Lead the way, smart man. So you drop down, nowhere else to tread but in the water. About sort of 6 to 12 inches deep. It doesn't smell great. It doesn't look great. It's not great. But as you sort of walk on about 20 feet above your head, you see a grate. So you get in with a grate, loads of grate. And the grate, as you sort of look up and you wanted to look for loose bolts and things like that, you can see that the bars of the grate are cemented into the floor directly.
Interesting.
And they sort of go 20 feet, 20 feet, and then there's a turning on the right and a bend in front of you.
So a fork in the road.
No need to swear. Forking. Sorry.
Huh. What way? No, I suppose water would be coming from both ways, wouldn't it?
In that case, if I may, I'll use not 35, but dancing lights,
Okay.
and I will light up all the paths that we haven't been through. So we've got an inkling.
I mean, they're all lit up because of the light coming through the grates above. You got sunlight coming directly into the sewers.
Still gonna do it.
Okay, you can do it. So you have a right turn, or you can go straight on and it curves around to the left.
So straight on to the left. Can we feel any? Can we feel any winds coming from any of them, like any of the passageways in front of us?
A wind.
A wind, yeah. So
yeah, I mean, there's no real breeze coming from anywhere other than through the grates in the sea.
Let's see.
Well, I say we continue on the right path to the right.
I'm right.
Okay,
Yes.
sounds good.
Yes, left hand is satanic, so let's keep right.
Oh, yes, good idea. We'll continue on the right path.
Yeah.
So you take the right hand path and you start walking, and it is a straight line. There are no lines off of it. But every 20 feet you see the grate of light with the light shining in. Any of you got dark vision? You got your 60 dark vision. So using your dark vision, you can see 60 feet in front of you. Just more tunnel keeps going.
It's like
So
deja vu.
I'll give you a. You sort of try and count the light coming in, and you get to 10 before they sort of get out of sight. So that'd be 200 feet.
Should we shout through
no
one?
boats.
What was that?
They're all secure. No loose boats.
No, they're literally built into the floor directly.
We could try shouting through the grates, see if we could raise anyone's attention. Because, yeah, all we're going to do is just keep walking. Never reach the end.
Can you give it a go?
Yeah.
Who needs to be boosted up? Was it reachable?
I mean, yeah, they're like 10 and 15 feet up.
Cool. If I do it, do I see anyone walking past?
Yeah, I mean, there's a road above you, so it's a hustly, bustly city centre. So carts are growing over the top of the drain. There's all manner of shadows passing over.
Okay.
I'll try and get someone's attention then.
Are you gonna what are we saying? How we do?
Whoever go past, I'm gonna say, excuse me, hon. Is there any way we can get out of here?
Excuse me, hun.
Mhm.
I'm a female.
I says someone talking. Did you hear that? I don't think I'm that
Down here in the sewer, dear.
Hello? Oh,
Charmed.
darling, there's somebody in the sewers. Hello.
How you doing?
It's a beautiful day outside. What can I do for you? Yes.
I wish I could join you, but I'm sadly stuck down here trying to find an escape.
Yes, I can imagine it's not the kind of place you would want to be on a sunny day. But
Not at all.
what the devil are you doing down there?
Well, I woke up and I was in here. Now I'm trying to find somewhere out of here.
Very nice. Who is there's the half-orc monk, right?
Yep.
Gordon, cool.
Mm-hmm.
Ah! I recognize you. You were at the party last night. Yes. Fun times. How did you end up in the sewers?
Well, just like this lass here woke up when we were here. Obviously had a bit of an after party that went out of hand.
I'll say, absolutely sewered, were you? Get it? God, yes.
Yes. Yes, agreed. Now, help us out, would you? Be a dear.
Well, I'm not one for spending my time in the sewers. I suppose you could make your way into one of the larger establishments that would have sewer and make your way through the water closet if you wish to come up through the latrine. Might give somebody a devil of a fright.
Where's the nearest one, may I ask?
Oh, well, I suppose it's while talking down there.
Hmm.
Hello. That governor's mansion. Maybe 300 feet that way.
Thank you.
Not a problem.
I'll go follow his directions.
Hmm.
Be careful. Be careful not to scare the shit out of somebody.
Ha.
I think we've already done that.
Take care.
Thank you. What's your name, by the way?
Oh, it's Ralph.
Ah, pleasure, Ralph.
No, just Ralph.
Ah, son of a shepherd. Okay.
Still can't believe that's the same voice of Goku.
What's that?
The person who does the voice of Ralph from Ed, Ed and Eddie is the
Oh,
same.
really?
Yeah.
Oh, damn. Ha. Oh,
It's
that's
the same
cool.
guy who does Goku.
All right, damn. Never knew
He
that.
does King Kai as well, doesn't he?
Hmm. Ah,
You'll
very
find-
cool.
Yeah, you'll find that some of these voice actors are. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, cool. I learned a thing today. Right. Cool. Thank you, Goku. Right, let's carry on.
So you're just going to continue walking up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Cool.
Follow his instructions.
So as you sort of get there, you feel that the tunnel sort of steps up a little bit and just slowly starts to incline. The water, obviously, the water now is non-existent, but the pipework or the floor of your stable is very slippery. But it's easy enough to get yourself through, hands on the sides, trying to shimmy your way in. But as you get to the top of this incline, you're now at a vertical tube going straight up, maybe 5 foot wide, 4.5 foot wide. Goes directly up, and you sort of, as you look up, you can see the little hole.
Right, so there's no the raking ladder or anything. It's just a tube.
Jack's face there, just. But yes, you're a good sort of 4 foot wide, completely flat sides, and you can see a hole at the top.
How high was it? Sorry.
Huh?
How high was it?
About 20 feet up.
How
Uh,
tall? Well, if we get on each other's shoulders, we're all about what, 6 foot each.
I'm standing at about 18 foot.
Yeah, and then we could potentially holler out or do like the cheerleaders and eventually just
One person left behind. We'll come back for you.
It's remembering that you're wanted for murder and you've just escaped from prison. Do you remember whose murder you're wanted for? Just checking.
yeah,
Governors?
yeah, the mayor or the governor.
The governor, and you have just made your way to the what?
Governor's place.
Governor's mansion. Okay. Just trying to avoid the "I'm going to shout for somebody" comment.
We'll whisper for someone. Right, yeah, so.
I mean, if you want to shout for somebody, you can. You're not going to like what the answer is.
Right. I can only suggest that we do exactly what I said, but without shouting.
Cool. Who's the base?
I'll go first, as I have the gift of the gab.
No, who's the base?
Oh, the base.
I think the strongest one of us all is Wilden.
Cool.
Monk.
Yep. I'll take the rear.
Very nice. So, and then the one climbing on your shoulders is going to be.
Actually, women. Yeah, the lady can go up top because they're less combative, and we might get away with a little bit more.
We're still talking about the head of a woman just suddenly popping through a toilet. But sure.
It's less scary than a man's.
Dude, the guy will be terrified.
I don't know if a woman's head suddenly popped up through my freaking toilet. I think I'd still shit myself. But yeah, yeah. So all right. So we're gonna go with Wilden at the bottom. Seymour's gonna climb on top of it. So Seymour, I want you to roll dexterity, and Wilden, I want you to roll strength because you're going to be attempting to hold the man up.
Mm-hmm.
10.
10.
Yes.
23.
Wow. The roll saves it. So as Seymour sort of climbs up, Seymour is not very steady on his feet, sort of climbing up that tunnel and getting all that slippery shit on the bottom of his shoes now suddenly all over your shoulders. Starts to lose balance a little bit, but your strength you manage to hold steady. So you're strong and firm at the bottom. Although Seymour started to wobble a little bit. Drahiri, you going to climb up?
Is it safe to actually climb up?
Well, human tower isn't normally safe.
Touche.
It'll be fine.
Yep.
So dexterity for the climb. And then we'll do Wilden, could you roll me strength, but this time with a disadvantage? Seymour, could you now roll me a strength?
Got a 19.
Nice, dexterity is good.
Climb up 17.
Climb up there.
17.
Cool. Seymour's holding, but is the base.
21.
Wow, yes. So we have approximately 18 feet. Well, no, that's a lie. Take away the head. So you're sort of standing at about 16 feet. And as you sort of reach up, you can just about put your finger over the top of the toilet lid.
Okay. I'm going to go try and use my long sword. I do feel sorry for this person who'll be sitting down.
I wasn't thinking about
he's going up there.
I wasn't thinking about that, but now I am. Go on.
I'm going to go try open the lid with my long sword.
Okay. Yeah, it's fine. It's an easy thing to do. You're well balanced. You guys are doing a great job. So you use your sword, you sort of poke it up and you push the lid back. That's opened up the sort of 12-inch round hole to sort of 2-foot round hole now.
I'll try and get through the gap.
We could try and
to get a decent handle, you're gonna have to jump.
We could force you up. Yeah, it's just like
yeah, we can try.
Cool. Okay, right. On 3, we dip and push up. Ready?
Yeah.
3.
If that's what you're gonna do,
no. 3. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Everyone dips and pushes, and then hopefully that'll launch Drahiri.
Okay. So, strength disadvantage, strength dexterity.
We made Dex. Cool.
Strength these.
That's a nat 20 for 23.
Nice, good jump. Good jump. It is the strength below you're gonna let you down.
12.
Oh.
15.
So the 12 at the base. So as you all sort of push, Drahiri manages to jump and grabs hold. But as she grabs hold, Seymour, just a little slip can't quite hang on to see what sort of slips down and both legs sort of. He crotches himself on the back of Wilden's neck.
Oof.
But Jahiri's now pulling herself up through the toilet. I got
I'll try to put myself up.
Yeah, you're 20. You're no worries.
Yep.
Yeah, you pulled yourself. You pulled yourself out of the loo.
I'm gonna go try and find something that can make a makeshift rope for the rest of the team.
You are literally looking at a wooden seat, a concrete room, and a big pile of straw. That's it. All you've got in there.
Then I'll use my rope.
You had rope, did you?
I mean, rip. That's what I meant.
Or your whip? Yeah, your whip will work. I mean, the whip's 10 foot, so you sort of can reach down most of the way with it.
Yes. I'll try my best to find something that can base it.
What, you're going to try and tie your whip off? You're not going to hold it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and find something for the others to get up.
The only thing that you can really tie it to would be the lid of the loo. It's nothing else. Everything else is quite flat.
Yeah, I'll go do that then.
So we sort of go with you sort of put the handle there, and then you sort of shut the lid on it and then sit on it and kind of go, no, I rolled it.
Yeah, that's about right.
Yeah, let's see.
So although the seat's shut, the whip is held in place.
Ooh,
And now you sort of reach up about 2 foot above your hand. The whip sort of like waving in front of Seymour's face at the minute, just kind of as he's just crotched himself on Wilden's neck.
damn.
I understand you're in pain, but grab the rope.
Okay, I'll grab the rope with my groin pain and try and yank myself up.
Cool. Yeah, and you can grab hold of it and you start to climb. So athletics check, please.
All right. 17.
Nice, yeah. And you're able to start pulling yourself up, and you get to sort of like the top where the toilet seat is. The gap in the seat is obviously too small for you to fit through. But logic dictates you can because the whip's there, you can get your fingers in to hold on to the edge.
Right, yeah.
While Drahiri opens the lid, so you've got room to get out. Not a problem. 17's a good roll. So two of you up, one of you down.
Nice.
Cool.
Can you reach there, Wilden?
I'll give it a go. And see if I can do a big ass standing jump and reach.
Use parkour. Use parkour.
Parkour.
Oh yeah. So if the upway is 4 feet wide, I could do the thing in games where they between walls. Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
You can, and the term that you get in most D&D games is you can do some monk shit. You're gonna find out that your monk, even at level 5, your monk can move pretty swiftly. So you can use acrobatics to perform your parkour.
Yes, cool.
If I was like acrobatics to dexterity, because acrobatics are athletics, so dexterity or strength is the choice of a monk.
Cool, yeah. Acrobatics is my name. And 13 is my game.
Oh dear. So you jump up 1 foot on the wall, step over 1 foot, and as you sort of go for the second push, you sort of slip because your feet are, they've been standing in excrement, for want of a better word, just with a slip. But you don't hurt yourself on the drop, but didn't quite work.
Right. Shall we try that again? But
you were that close to grabbing hold of the whip. Like,
what about if I hold the whip and the female holds on to me whilst I lean down further and try and pull him up?
I like
Give
those
it a
odds.
go.
Human chain.
Yeah, I mean, then you can do that. The whip drops down like sort of like another 18 inches, not a massive amount.
That's enough.
Cool. Right, I'll wall jump again then. For a 18 this time.
Yeah, I mean, you get well over halfway up the tunnel, so jump, get the third, and you're halfway up the lip. You're almost grabbing onto Seymour's hand as you hold on to the whip, and the sudden pull on your arms.
Oh, hello.
Oh, like that. And we're gonna athletics, so strength saving throw to see if you can hold on to the whip
Sure.
with advantage because Drahir is holding you.
Right. Well, I've rolled a 20.
Oh yeah, we're all good. You're there.
Yes.
You're there, and with ease, you manage to pull Wilden up into the water closet, as it were, the lavatory.
Well, that was a load of old toilet.
The three of you now stand in the first floor restroom of the governor's mansion.
First off, I wash my hands.
Yeah.
Ain't no running water, brother.
Well, I gotta use soap anyway.
Sorry, sister.
I just wash my hands anyway with soap.
Anyone need the toilet before we go anywhere?
Oh yeah, pick up my whip, please.
Yes, that.
So you're gonna go looking for soap. You're that determined to wash, are you? Don't want pink eye.
Of course.
So in as I say, in this room, there's nothing in particular. You sort of, as you sort of step out of are you gonna step out of the door? There's a door.
Are there any vents?
There's a window.
Where does that lead?
Well, the window outside.
Right.
Cool. Let's do that. Yeah, because look. Well, let's have this discussion now, people. So we don't want to stay here anymore, do we? Because this is the governor's mansion, and we know that people think we killed him. So we don't want to stay in here any longer. Where's our actual end game? Where are we trying to get to?
Out of here?
But don't we want to prove our innocence?
How will we do that?
I don't remember anything. We might have done it.
Going there may give us flashbacks.
Oh my god, that's good. I don't remember anything. We might have done it. That's a great line. I like that. Remember what Rich Chad said. You were brought in
dying.
You were brought in unconscious.
No, I just remember him dying. Don't remember anything else.
I only remember I had a knife.
This is why you pay attention to the NPCs. You were brought in unconscious. Tell me
how else would be framed.
Well, I agree with our smart friend here, Seymour. I think that if we head to the scene of the crime, then the good Lord will bless us with the repentation, as it were, and set our name free. Hopefully, yeah. Let's do that.
As you look out the front window, you can see that there's as you look out the window of the toilet, You can see that it looks out over the courtyard of the mansion. There's a beautiful fencing, sort of like glistening in a gold light as the sun shines upon it. But you can see that there is a selection of carts, basically look like cages on wheels, and quite a large selection of guards outside the gate of the mansion.
Yeah, so we won't go through the window, that's for sure.
Should we go through the sewers?
Back through the sewers.
Yeah, let's go back. Retrace our steps.
Or we can try walk in this building, find the office, and see any clues.
Yeah, I agree. Let's do that.
Didn't the NPC urinate through the balcony of this premises?
I think that's the city hall, not.
It was City Hall, but yeah, I like that. I like the fact that that's the bit you remember the
Well, yes, the important stuff matters.
Nothing to do with the plot line. Just the fact that he was caught, he got put in prison for pissing in the fountain in front of Oh, funny.
Right, no, I agree. Let's head to the scene of the crime.
Or let's at least open the door first.
That is well.
Through the sewers.
As you open the door, roll me a perception. But for hearing.
The hear.
5.
It's not like any of you said I'm deaf. You're good.
18.
18. Oh, good. Wilden, you sort of you put your ear out the door, and sort of grows and goes out. Your orc ear is much better than those crappy elven ones. Boom.
I'm too busy washing my hands.
Still haven't found any soap. There's no running water in this place. I don't know where you're washing your hands. But as you're listening to the noises sort of in and around this mansion, eerily quiet on the floor that you're on. You can barely hear a sound.
It's eerily quiet on this floor, folks. I can barely hear a sound. We're good. No person in sight.
That's always good news.
Is it a single corridor? Or are we at the end of a corridor, or does it span off in different directions?
So you haven't officially opened the door properly.
Oh, right.
So we'll go with you open the door, and the door opens up into this grand bedroom, effectively. Tapestry is hung on the wall, 4-poster bed, golden rope hanging from the curtains around it. The bed sort of like silken sheets, fur, bare rug in the middle of the floor. There's a sort of like ottoman at the end of the bed. Do not try and take it, Ray. There is an ottoman at the end of the bed. There is sort of like what they call it, a beauty table, covered in various makeup bits, brushes, mirrors, etc. So you're in what looks like a moon bedroom.
Right. So it must be
master bedroom.
It must be in a female's bedroom because of the makeup. Who was the person we killed? Was they male or female?
So the governor was a male,
right?
But you don't really remember anything. But if you want to roll me perception.
2.
Excellent.
So-
Yeah. You assume the makeup table belongs to a woman.
Right. Are there any indications on who this room belongs to? Is there a diary or pictures or anything?
Well, there's loads of pictures on the wall. You rolled a 2, so we're right looking at them.
Oh,
I'm gonna go straight to the ottoman and check inside. Is it one of those storage ottomans?
I'm sure it is. It's full of silk sheets. Bedding.
Okay. Then I'll go look around for the photos.
Roll me a perception, because there's info to come from these pictures.
Everyone fails. Oh, game over.
So perception. 14.
That's good enough. Better than a 2. You sort of look up at the portraits, and there's a very regal man sort of sitting there wearing the large white curly wig of the variety as he was back then. Sort of little spot, very pale in complexion, almost like he's wearing makeup.
Or
Except
is it Georgian?
red regal red coat with sort of gold trim and brass buttons all over it. Sort of like the main portrait hung above the bed. Huge ears, sort of like 10 feet high, 6 feet wide.
right. So
That might be the guy.
Yes. Maybe we should look through the keyhole and see if the room is cordoned off, because at least then we may know it's the whoever we killed, his bedroom.
We'll give it a go.
He's going to peek through the keyhole and think. You look out onto a landing, and the landing itself sort of stretches out and splits 2 ways and gives you a huge sort of oval that leads to a double staircase that goes downstairs. There are other doors on the landing,
But there's no sign of activity anywhere at the moment.
No,
Right.
still definitely quiet.
Do we continue to explore the room, or shall we venture outside?
So if we want to go clear our names, there's other rooms that we need to investigate.
Is there like a diary in this room that we can see? See if there's any like personal notes, like where he's wrote down their enemies, he's possibly killed them.
No. Well, I mean, you can tear this room apart if you really want to.
Yes.
Yeah, all three of you roll an investigation then.
Yeah. -2. 13.
12.
Nat one.
You're stuck on the makeup table thinking, just checking to see whether it's your shade.
I want to match a matching color.
But the other 2 of you sort of walk around the room and checking everything. You sort of pull all the sheets out, you lift the thing, you open the pillows, you check the bedside tables. I mean, you find lots of bits and pieces, stuff that would belong to somebody of a higher station. So very, very expensive soaps, very expensive fragrances, you know, even to the point where you're and giving yourself a little walk through to get yourself down there. You know, various clothes, various like wardrobe in the corner, but you don't find anything of substance that would help you clear your names in this room.
Should we doff our clothes and don these new clothes, and so we're not in the clothes that we were seen from when the murder was allegedly committed?
That's a good point.
So I can imagine our clothes are still bloody.
There's actually so the clothes that you put on that you found not a stitch of blood on them. Clean.
Oh, so right. So we're technically. We could change our clothes to try and fit in with the personnel on site. Because we've not really found anything significant in here, have we, really?
No. Yeah, I think we just take some clothes and head out.
Yeah, might as well, just in case.
Cool.
Fair enough. You find yourselves digging through a dead man's wardrobe, and you sort of pull yourself out. You're you know, knee-high socks, puffy shorts, froofy shirts, jackets with more buttons on than they need. You know, even a selection of wigs and hats if that's how far you want to go.
Yes.
Yeah, you're literally dressing up as the governor. Is the drow female gonna dress like a man?
Yes.
Yes.
Just questioning. Because there's no women's clothes in this room. I'm giving you the option.
You don't want to look like an idiot, so just like us.
Just giving you the option.
I won't wear a wig or wear a hat.
You won't wear a wig, but you'll wear a hat. Fair enough. You sort of pull out. There's
I'll bring out a tomboy kind of thing.
Yeah. There's a nice tri-corner hat that you can wear, or tri-star hat that you can wear. It's got a lovely big white feather in it.
Fetching.
But the one black, one blue, one red. That's the color of your jackets. You can decide between you who's wearing what.
I'd like black.
I'll go for red.
Oh, females in blue.
Oh.
With a big hat and a feather. So as you leave the room, you can see that the direction of the landing sort of splits and runs round. Pictures scattered everywhere on the wall, like all over it. It's all of the same guy, generally pulling the same kind of pose, kind of.
Oh, I love his own house.
Oh yes, just giving same sort of pose in every picture, same sort of look, always a very pouty. But you've got 2 sets of double doors either side of the oval landing.
2 sets of double doors.
And in the middle of the oval bit, like above the main hall downstairs, huge crystal chandelier hanging.
Should we see what's through these doors, or shall we continue downwards towards the chandelier?
No, the chandelier is hanging up in the ceiling above you.
Right. Do these Are the doors the only way out, or the only
No,
route?
there's a door to the left, door to the right, and then the stairs going downstairs. Like the stairs at the end of the landing going down.
Mm.
So you've got an oval landing that does that, and then
Yeah.
it leads to a double staircase that goes downstairs.
Where are the doors?
One there, one there.
Ah, right, got it. Okay.
So bedroom in the middle, 2 sets of doors, staircase
Mm.
going down.
Right. You check the left set of doors. I'll check the right set.
There are 3 of us. Should we split up?
Well, I assume Jahiri is still putting on her makeup. We'll leave her to that.
I'm not that bad.
Sorry.
It's not that hard to be a tomboy.
Sorry, I've been in
That's
prison
fine.
for years. I've forgotten.
Sorry, my name's not Tom.
You open the left door. Who went left?
Seymour.
Seymour went. You open the left door. The left door opens up into a sort of like drawing room. So there's a desk, there's a globe, there are bookcases. The sort of like there are library ladders up against the bookcases so you can get to the higher shelves, etc. It's sort of that kind of layout. On the desk, there is an open book with a magnifying glass, a bottle, and half a glass with said drink in it.
The drink could be poison. Is there so I'll venture towards that. Is there any evidence of foul play around the drinks or anything like that?
Well, how would you want to know about whether there's foul play? How would you figure that out?
Is there any powder around the rim, or is there any
Glass looks pretty clean.
is there anything tipped over, knocked over, or anything?
No.
No. I'll just take I'll take the journal and then I'll just I'll take the journal and go. Don't want to hang around too long.
It was just a book. I didn't.
Oh, was it just a book?
I didn't say journal. I just said book. There's an open book.
Is it an open book with handwriting in it, or is it printed text?
So what you're looking at the open.
Yeah.
The open page is a picture of a map, and the map itself is of the island Serene, which is where you're currently located.
All right. Well, I'll definitely take that book and put it in my inventory.
Fair enough. So you have a book.
Nice. Yeah. Is there any other sort of cabinets or anything that look like it would hold anything? Like I noticed these actually. These bookshelves could have a fake book that if I pull it was to revolve.
I mean, I like your thinking. Yeah, right. You can give me an investigation.
Invest 16, 20.
So you sort of you saw the spine of the book that you've taken. You sort of get up and you start pulling all the random books in areas. You can see the gap where this book was taken. Your book is the Isle of Serene. The book next to it is the Isle of New Serene. But you don't find a secret exit.
Can I take that New Serene book as well?
If you wish.
Yes. And as there's nothing of particular interest, I shall go and rendezvous with my dear friend.
Okay, so while you were looking there, Wielden went right.
Mm-hmm.
Wielden, you open a door to a quite a large sort of open room. In the corner, there is a huge grand piano. There
Mhm.
are there are tables set out with sort of like white linen cloths over them. There's various silverware laid out. There is a sofa. There is other sort of like entertaining sort of things like things in this room for those that may want to entertain, maybe a party, a gathering, etc. Roll me a perception.
Mm-hmm. 2.
You pretty much notice nothing of any like real note in here. Except for as you look at this this very creamy, sort of beigey sofa, you can see that there is a large red stain on it. You assume it's wine
Mm.
with a two.
Cool.
And what's the sleeping woman doing?
Final touches.
She's still working on her makeup. Fair enough. She said,
Nah, no. Try and catch up with the others.
okay. So Wilden is still in this room, oblivious of anything because he rolled a 2. But Seymour's going to walk round and Drahuri's going to walk round as well. You sort of all gather in this one room.
Mm-hmm.
Both of you come in and Wilden just kind of goes, "Oh, look at that poor sofa."
Mm.
What are you guys doing?
Investigate that sofa better than he did.
Let's hope
Look
so.
around the room.
Let's hope so. Investigate the sofa then, Seymour. And you can investigate the room if that's what you want to do then, Drahiri.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I rolled a 10.
Okay. I mean, it's better than the 2. The red stain on the sofa is blood.
Got 22 on my investigation.
Amazing. So while you're sort of determining that the red stain on the sofa is now blood, you start looking around the room and looking at various different things and sort of, this is where my, this must be where the murder took place. And you sort of, your brains are sort of putting 2 and 2 together. And while you're looking, you find these green flakes of skin in and around the sofa. They look like scales.
Okay.
Lizard man.
That was snake.
They're quite large, sort of the scales themselves, sort of the size of a large coin.
Or dragon. Interesting.
Are there any clear and obvious items that are out of place where they should be, or any blood marks on them?
No, the blood markers on the sofa, the scales are.
So that's it. Just that sofa is bloodstained.
You assume that was where I mean, the description that you were given, that you were found in the same room as him,
Mm-hmm.
unconscious, and he had a knife in him.
Right. Surely there'd be more blood. Is there more blood anywhere else, or is it just on that chair? Because if it was
Pretty much just on the chair, sort of dripped down the leg, it's based around that sofa.
right, is there any stab marks in the cushions or anything? Right. Was this sofa disrupted at all? Were there cushions everywhere, or is it pretty
No,
neat?
there's no cushions. It's just a back, 2 arms, and a sofa with a blood stain on it. There's nothing else. The blood stain is literally just there to determine this is where he died.
Right, so the murder there was no struggle on the chair because of and there's no blood trail on the floor. So this very well may have been where he perhaps parted, not where the murder took place. Continue I suppose the only thing we can do is look throughout the room for more evidence.
Guys, I told you, it's just wine. Chill out.
So, again, going back to what you were told earlier, is when you listen to the NPCs. You were told that the governor threw a party at the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
And at the party, he was discovered dead in a room with you guys unconscious.
Maybe we did do it.
I can't believe I'm getting this. So you have discovered where he died. There's that much blood there. You've discovered where he died. You have found green scales in the room.
Maybe it was a lizard man instead.
Either lizard, snake, or dragon.
Or a green fish.
Or green fish.
Or a green newt.
Newts don't have scales. Carry on.
What about an armadillo?
If they weigh stuff.
A green armadillo. Interesting.
Not feeling well.
Huh.
So everyone, are we searching this room more, or are we going to venture out of this room?
I think we got everything that we need from here. You gotta find more information on who's got green scales, or if it's a male, female.
Agreed.
I do have a book which does in fact have maps in, or a map in. So as the green scales, the person with the green scales may have gone to the X marks the spot on the map.
Is there an X on?
Well, there was a treasure map. I assume there's an X. There normally is on the cartoons.
Who said treasure map?
I'm sure it was a treasure map, wasn't it? Or a
Just
map.
said it's a map.
A map of something.
It's a map. It's a map of Serene, which is the area that you're currently in.
I think it's probably treasure.
Place. Treasure. Interesting.
It's a tour guide.
Is there anything, Seymour, is there anything in your book, anything that's circled or any X marks the spot on there?
I've not looked yet. That's what I was just discussing with yourselves.
Right.
Let's take a look, shall we?
He's already got it. He says, I've got a treasure map.
Let's look at this book, which has some drawings out.
I agree. Let's look.
So you open up and find the page that it was open on the desk, and as you look at it, you can see that various parts of Serene had been marked, and they're sort of like they're marked into districts: East District, North District, West District, South District, Central District, etc. Excuse me. That's the map that it was open on. Of Serene.
There's no X's.
No X's.
So you're telling me there are no X's? Right. Okay. Cool. Right. Well, that was helpful. Right. Let's just head downstairs then.
Is there a "you are here"?
Yeah, do we recognize where on the map we are?
So,
where this...
although you don't remember the night before, you remember Serene.
Where are we?
That's the place that you're in.
So which district are we in?
You're in the central district.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
You're basically city centre.
Isn't saurine that malt loaf bread?
Serene is serene, as in serene.
Right, yeah, right. Let's head downstairs then. See if we can find
Yes.
any more evidence of this armadillo.
Would you like to look at another page in the book, maybe?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let's have a look.
My God, this is hard work. This might be a three-part. When I thought, I was like, yeah, we'll do a little murder mystery one. You know, they've got to try and prove their innocence. And I thought, okay, it'll be a two-part. I'll make a campaign out of this.
yeah, that might happen.
So you sort of turn the page amazingly like that. Right? And the next page itself, you've got almost like a tracing of the same map, but it spreads out. And you've now got District 1, District 2, District 3, and it's spreading out, but it's spreading further than the city centre that you're in yourself. The city centre is spreading much, much, much wider and spreading out into beyond the city limits. Almost like a ULEZ expansion. So they're looking at expanding the city, and you can see that District 1, District 2, I've got crosses on them.
See?
I'm not gonna. I was gonna put a tick, but I've got crosses on them. But the one that is not crossed out. One that is not crossed out is District 6. So
Maybe
1,
that's
2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. But 6 is not crossed out.
New Serena. I have a book, Serena. That's a different game. I have a book that says New Saurine. Maybe we should look at that, see if that's number 6.
That might be it.
Let's open the next book.
As you sort of open New Serene, and you look into the book of New Serene, and New Serene, some of the words that sort of catch your eyes are like, and it's sort of like building, expansion, growing, and there was other words sort of industrial, factories, and again other bits sort of catch you. And as you sort of turn over and you find a map, you see that the Serene that you know where you are has almost trebled in size, where they plan on growing the city out from where they are. Now, remembering where you live and what sort of area there's around you, you know that the areas that they're sort of growing into is the wilds, the forests. They're basically pushing into nature.
Maybe the green armadillo didn't want to conform to ULEZ, so killed the emperor.
Governor, sure.
Should we go to zone? Well, let's get out of this place first and go to zone 6, shall we? Or maybe ask the villagers. Saying that we're murderers.
Allegedly.
Yes. Let's make our way downstairs, shall we?
Yeah.
Sure. You start to walk down the staircase, and your memories are now starting to sort of come back. You remember early in the night, the grand hall, the main hall that you sort of step into. You remember music and dancing and quite a large gathering of people in this main hall. You've got the chandelier overhead. You've got black and white sort of marble tiles scattered all through this. Tapestries on the wall. Sort of a raised stage area where the band was, and the local bards were entertaining the masses.
Mm-hmm.
But your memory is sort of coming back to you now.
Is there any evidence anyone's been here recently?
Place has been picked clean. It is tidy. There isn't a glass out of place.
Should we go to the bandstand?
Yeah, can we hear a bit more noise now? Like, can we hear any chatter or murmurs of other people?
There's still nobody inside this building.
Okay.
Well, that you can hear.
So we either explore this foyer or we get out of here.
So I wouldn't hurt to have a look around, just see if there's any trace of this mystery feathers in here. Mystery scale, sorry.
Yeah.
There are again, there are two doors. You got one to the left, one to the right. The door straight in front of you is the exit, and there is one single door behind you next to the staircase.
Yes.
Well, we might as well see what's in that other door, so we know the other one's on the way out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll open that door.
Left, right, or single behind you?
Single behind us.
It takes you to a staircase, a thin staircase that leads downwards.
Another staircase. So, can we hear anything from that staircase? Anything coming up?
You can hear like the clanging of metal.
So what do you say, all?
I say follow it down.
Yes, I do too.
Okay. You go down the stairs, and as you sort of get halfway down, you get the aroma, the smell of food.
Yum.
And you sort of get down to a smallish door as you sort of step through and look across. You're in a huge open kitchen. Fire burning, pots bubbling away. Wash it up, piled 6 feet high in like a trough sink over the side. Still on your own.
There's people been here recently because the fire's burning.
Ray.
Yes.
Wake up. Do you want me to come in and pour some water over your head? You did say you wanted to wash your hands.
True. Just need to find soap.
Should we knock over the plates?
No, not yet. I think we'll just have a look down here. There's the last result, we'll do that.
You can sort of see you see in the corner there's like a dumbwaiter. You know what one of those is? It's the little lift where they put food in and send it upstairs.
Oh, I thought it was just someone who looked stupid. Okay.
Sure.
Sorry, we're not learned, Buff.
Yeah, it's a dumbwaiter. So it's a little lift that they put the food in and then send it upstairs.
Oh, okay, cool.
We should send someone up there.
Cool. Anything in the dumbwaiter? If we bring this thing down.
No, it's already down. It's completely empty.
Cool. Right. At the moment.
Should we send up a bowl of? We'll have a look, see if any food's bubbling. Send up a bowl, and then we'll bring it down and see if it's been emptied. If so, we know someone's up there.
I know. I mean, I like the logic. If that's what you want to do, the pot that's bubbling, the pot that's bubbling on the stove is literally just water.
Yep. What do you suggest, team?
Also, well, if there's nothing else of interest down here, I mean, if we kind of scoured the whole area, kind of look around. Is there anything, Mr. DM? If we look around,
is there a missing knife on a knife rack?
Is there a missing knife? I mean, yeah, all the knives have been moved. All the knives have been moved because in the center, like on the table, you can see the veg and food are starting to be cut up.
Oh.
As if it was like ready to be prepared. So yes, knives have moved.
Right.
So is there no one else down here then? Like, if we have a look around, is there anyone else here?
So
Can you hear anything?
You can't hear, like you heard the clanging of metal. The clanging of metal that you heard was the lid on top of the pot.
Okay.
Are there any other doors out of here?
No.
Right. So people are either going to come down that single hallway that we did, or come out from the dumb waiter.
Yeah, one midget chef.
So we can either tip over the plates or send something up the dumb waiter.
No, I think we just head back up.
Oh,
Don't want to cause too much of a ruckus.
You don't want to send someone up the dumb waiter? We'll go back up.
I mean, Jahari would fit in the dumb waiter.
Oh, I'm the fit. Right then.
No. Well, while she's asleep, we'll put her in there and send her up.
Come on, Ray. Come on, sit up. Stop falling asleep. 4 more minutes. 4 more minutes. So you got last.
I know.
Cool. So we're Jahiri, we're putting you in this dumbwaiter and sending you up, if that's okay.
Cool. That's perfect.
All right. Sweet.
Right. You squeeze her in. I mean, it's sort of 2.5 foot square. It's not bad. You sort of sit her in there, and she sort of like squeezes in the back, and you start pulling on the rope.
Yeah.
And you watch her disappear off. Oh, you guys worry me sometimes. As your head sort of starts showing on the top floor, there's a door on the front of the thing as you come to a stop, and there's like just a looking glass, enough for him to be able to look through the door to see if the dumbwaiter is present. You gonna look through it? Or you gonna run away?
I'm gonna look through it.
Oh, you've disappeared. Where you gone? It went invisible. As you sort of look through, you can see that there are a selection of people sitting around a huge dining table. The food is, huge turkeys with like 6 legs. Just poking off a bit. They're not going to be normal animals, are they? Masses of bowls of food. As you sort of look around the table, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There are 8 people around the table. One sitting at the head of the table. and then 4 down one side and 3 down the other.
Does any of them have green scales?
They do not.
Okay,
So if you want to roll us a perception
of course.
through your little dog waiter looking hole.
That one.
Yep, you know there's 8 people there. That's it.
Hmm.
I'll give you something even with that one. The person sitting at the head of the table is wearing a white wig and wearing a red jacket.
Stuff. How's it? How is it up there, female?
There's 6 people and
Okay.
one that looks like us, as in how you're dressed.
Do you reckon it could be the murder victim?
Well,
As like a
it
decoy?
looks like it is the murder victim, is walking and being alive.
We could have been
So-
framed.
We didn't murder him.
Would you like to come back down?
I was just about to, as you sort of move, a little bell just dings on the outside of the dunwale, and you see one of the servants dressed in sort of like got the bonnet on, wearing an apron, starts to walk towards. Start to
Really?
you.
We'll bring her down.
You don't know this, only she.
Oh, right. All right.
Yeah, probably should have designed a safe word or something.
Pineapple.
I mean, you were just talking to her, so there's nothing to stop her saying, "Put me down." But Ray's half asleep. Come, Ray. What are you doing?
I'll be asking to help when you get down.
Cool. We'll draw you down.
Perfect.
Right. And as Ray's falling asleep, we're going to leave that there. And we're going to come back to this.
Yeah, all right then. Cool.
This was supposed to be a one-shot. It's been dragged on a little bit, but that's fine because it gives me another reason to get them together and play another game of Dungeons and Dragons. Thank you very much for watching The Misfits. And until next time, take care.